Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Monday, June 21st at 8:16 p.m. here in sunny California. It is heating up, folks. It is heating up. I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to talk about XRP. I want to talk about Litecoin. I want to talk about the crypto market in general. Folks, things are not as they seem. If you have been following my channel for any period of time, and my channel is still very new, by the way, I only started the channel in January, but if you have been following me any time since then, you know what I was saying for quite some time about Bitcoin. What I was saying about Bitcoin is that all the way back in January, the market started to telegraph a major correction coming. And the sign of that was in the RSI. What we saw in the RSI going all the way back to January, was lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, while simultaneously the market was making higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. And we noted that the highs were getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And once we got up here, I thought the top was going to be 65,000, and I remember saying on this day, I don't think it's even going to touch 66,000. That's where I thought it was going to go. I didn't think it was going to touch 66,000, and sure enough, the pullback started right there at the top. This was also the day Coinbase had their, what do you call it, IPO. Coinbase IPO'd. And everything in the media about cryptocurrency at this time was positive. Everything in the media was positive. And then over here, I mean, you could like look at the chart and see, here's Elon Musk saying Tesla's no longer going to accept Bitcoin. I mean, it turned on a dime. But sure enough, we were expecting a correction that would go down to between 28,000, 31,000, right? And sure enough, we're down in that vicinity. Well, I started saying 2 videos ago that I think it's reversing, that I think we've hit bottom, that I think the bottom is in, that I think the market is getting ready to turn around, and I think the market is getting ready to pump. And a lot of people are telling me I'm crazy. I had some folks say, one guy said STFU on my, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't have time to even respond or to deal with nonsense like that. But anyway, let me tell you why. Let me tell you what I'm seeing. Let me tell you the signs that I'm seeing that the reversal has already begun. Just as the RSI told us on the daily that the correction was coming, to me the RSI is telling us on the daily that the turnaround has already begun. Why? Because what we're seeing is higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. We're making higher highs in the RSI, but not only are we making higher highs in the RSI, but we're making higher lows. Now, we could draw the line here and show these higher lows, but even if we pull it down underneath here, all we're seeing is an ascending broadening wedge in the RSI, which means that we're still in a bullish trajectory in terms of the RSI. The RSI is still moving upward, even if the price has broken down temporarily. Just like back here, the RSI was already moving downward, even though the price continued to move upward. We just knew it was a matter of time before the market turned around. The only the difference here is that these are shorter time frames. We're making higher highs and higher lows much more quickly than we were making lower highs in this progression here. And so what I see is that this is a much quicker turnaround. This turnaround is happening quickly. The time is short. Now, what I believe we're going to experience, maybe over the next few days, maybe is some long wicks. I think we're going to see some long wicks, and I think $28,811 is the bottom. I think we're going to see some wicks, at least one wick go down that low perhaps. But I believe that we're already seeing a reversal pattern in play and that this market is going to turn around and it's going to pump. We're seeing the same type of scenario in Litecoin Although if we look at it, the RSI from that perspective, we could do it like that. And we're still making a higher low here than we made there. Even though it's only slightly higher, it's still higher. Even though the MACDs are bearish. It doesn't mean that it's going to turn around immediately, but it means that the market is going to turn around. Now, the RSI is telling a different story here with XRP. Because what I'm seeing with the RSI here is that we're making a lower low here in the RSI. However, if you look at this progression, this is more of a descending wedge. And a descending wedge is actually a bullish pattern. So if we're making a descending wedge in the RSI, it's simply preparing for a major breakout. So even so, the stuff is going to turn around. And so I drew these trend lines for XRP. Actually, I just threw this one in today just so that we could note the bottom of this wick. But the two lines of support that I drew for XRP were 64.9 and 60.2 cents. And so I believe XRP has support. Now, can it break down further? Absolutely, it can break down further. All of these can break down further. I'm simply saying that I see a reversal on the horizon. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get there, but I believe that the reversal is already in play. All right, folks, that's all I got for you tonight. Make it your aim to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. And with that being said, this is Cryptogenic signing out.